Injury attorneys.
And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Alan Shoemaker.
Well, here comes another wet afternoon for parts of the valley. Not rain everywhere, but there's a lot of moisture in the air. We have the heat building up the clouds right now and some showers and storms already erupting, especially in parts of the lower valley. Upper valley locations not as busy yet, but could become a little busier this afternoon. So this is radar over the last 3 hours, and you'll see that radar is starting to light up with more and more rain gradually, especially right now in Cameron County. We'll zoom in toward Cameron County again. Some of the heavier rain kind of coming into and west of Brownsville right now. The heavier rain actually kind of farther west up closer to Los Indios area. So we'll zoom in there and show you that rain is, well, moving kind of south-southwestward around the area. Let me zoom in a little tighter toward areas near Los Indios, and we stop it on there. Again, the latest radar with the heavy rain coming down, as we showed you the heaviest spots, the intensity of the rain at some places coming down at the rate. Let me click in a couple spots there. You see about 1.5 inches there per hour and about 2 inches per hour. So there are heavier bursts of rain. It's not sticking around long enough right now to give you maybe those 2 or 2.5 inches in some areas. But you know, if we do get hit by multiple showers and storms or a slow-moving thunderstorm today, it gives you an idea there could be rain that is heavy enough to cause at least a little bit of street flooding briefly in spots. Upper Valley location still mainly dry around McAllen, Mission, Edinburgh, but notice a couple showers just beginning to form over the last hour or so, especially in Starr County, far western Hidalgo County. None of that lasting too long right now, but occasionally a lightning strike or two. And then if we look off farther to the southeast, you see there's a lot of rain offshore. A lot of that is staying out there, but with all that moisture in the air that's helping to even cause that rain, some of that's moving into the valley to give you an increasing chance for rain. So showers and storms today, again, not everywhere, but just popping up and kind of drifting along. It could be heavy in spots. And then this weekend, rain chances continue, but I think the best chances on Friday and Sunday. Saturday may end up being a dry day in many places as the moisture kind of gets pushed away for a while. And then Sunday going into next week, we have to turn our attention to more tropical moisture and a potential disturbance in the Gulf trying to move to the north. So showers and storms around mostly this afternoon in the area. Highs will be back in the low 90s and upper 80s. Now, when we look into the tropics, Gulf of Mexico, the northern Gulf has been cleared out by Sally departing, which is now moving across Georgia. You see the clouds, though, building in the southern part of the Gulf, and there's a lot of warm water down there. Even though over the last few frames you don't see the bigger thunderstorm tops, the colors there kind of fading away. You don't see as many of those bigger showers and storms around. There still is a good chance that something could start to form there later today. Right now, the Hurricane Center is still planning to investigate this afternoon. The chance of development at 90%. And computer models, as we showed you earlier, some of them eventually drifted to the north over the next couple of days. And here's just one computer model, the NAM, which doesn't always have the best handle on some of these little tropical systems in the Gulf, but kind of in line with some of the other ones I showed you earlier. See, it keeps it down there this afternoon, whatever low pressure is trying to develop. Rain for us could be a little heavy in spots today, but eventually you see that low on the NAM tries to drift north later Friday and Saturday, farther into the central Gulf. And from that point, some of the models say from there, it may have initially take some of the moisture with it. So we do have drier weather here on Saturday, but if that disturbance starts to throw more moisture our way or get a little closer by Sunday, that could start to push some rain back toward the valley on Sunday, which is why we're thinking maybe Sunday could be the wetter day of the weekend. And then the eventual track of whatever disturbance could be out here, again, is all over the place. Some of the models say it may kind of just hang out there for a while, then decide sometime next week which way to go. But, it is hurricane season, so you definitely want to pay attention, especially for the weather coming up early next week. This weekend, though, highs at least in the upper 80s on Saturday. May crack the 90-degree mark if we are a little drier and get a little more sunshine. But Sunday is a chance to pick up the rain again, especially in the daytime and afternoon hours, at least around a 40% chance for rain on Sunday. At the coast today, no effects from any tropical systems there, but there could be some rain. If you are going to be on the bay waters or Gulf waters, really any time today or even tomorrow, watch out because there may be a shower or storm popping up. Again, not all day rain, but stuff may fire up and drift across the area. But the next low tide this evening, a high tide early tomorrow morning. And the first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast, we're looking for highs back in the mid to upper 80s over the next few days, but could be cooled by more and more rain early next week, depending on the path of any tropical moisture or systems in the western Gulf of Mexico. But as of right now, if you had to pick over the next few days, the biggest chances for rain today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Between now and the weekend, Saturday may end up being a little drier and warmer across the area. The next week depends. The rain chances depend on more tropical moisture nearby in the Gulf of Mexico. So we will be tracking rainy days ahead coming up in your first 1-5 forecast on Channel 5 News at noon.